Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thanks for coming by the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel and hanging out with me from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama. I love to talk about music, records, review records, play records for you. Now doing a lot of interviews. If you missed my interview with Cory a few videos back, who is a fantastic jazz saxophone player, as well as the owner of Cellar Music Group. Fantastic conversation with him, all about jazz, all about running a jazz record label. For those of you who love records, love jazz recordings, I think you're really going to want to watch that interview. So go check that out. I'll put a link below so that you can easily click on that and listen to that interview. I think you're going to enjoy that. I also have coming up this Thursday, Emma Robbich, an interview with her about this fantastic album called Chroma. And this is a very good modern jazz recording, very intense playing, also very beautiful, but she's playing with some seasoned veterans on this. This is a fantastic record. Stay tuned for the interview with her. I think you're going to enjoy that coming up on Thursday evening. Today, though, to interrupt your regular jazz program, I'm here to share this Cowboy Junkies album with you, which is kind of an obscure title. This has been sitting here for a while, and I've been wanting to do a review on this because it's a pretty neat sounding record. I really like the way the vocals sound on this and the whole mood that this album sets. If you're familiar with the Cowboy Junkies, they're a Canadian band. I think they were formed back in the mid-'80s. Their most famous album probably here that I think garnered a lot of attention back in the late 80s was the Trinity Session. Very nice sounding album. That came out in 88. This is a cover album, 2022 released. I was at a local record store talking to the guy flipping through the records, and I picked this up and I was like, I haven't heard them in a long time. And he's like, that's a great sounding record. And I went ahead and picked it up and bought it. So you've got covers of David Bowie on here, 5 years. You have Ooh Las Vegas by Graham Parsons. You have a Stones tune on here, No Expectations, which is great. Don't Let It Bring You Down, Neil Young. There's a Gordon Lightfoot song on here, a Dylan song, a Cure song. So a very cool sounding record, and we're going to play it today and listen to it together, see what you guys think about it. I think it's a really cool record. It sounds really nice. So let's have a look. We're going to drop this on. And I've got it cleaned off already sitting here. And so we're going to have a listen. Leave your comments. I appreciate you guys joining me for these reviews. Let me know if you're a Cowboy Junkies fan or what are your favorite albums by them. Again, I like them, but my experience with them was the Trinity Session, which I think is a fantastic record, and they did a video of that as well. So this right here is the cover of 5 Years by David Bowie. If you don't know anything about this band, it's formed by 3 siblings. Margot Timmons, who's the vocalist. Peter Timmons, drummer. Michael Timmons is the guitarist. Alan Anton is the bassist. Listen to this. Just come over. Really nice sounding record. Left to cry. News guy wept and told us Earth was really dying. Cried so much his face was wet. I love her vocals on this. Then I knew he was not lying. I heard telephones, opera house, favorite melody. I saw boys, toys, electric eyes, 22 release. My brain hurt like a warehouse. It had no room to spare. I had to cram so many things to store everything in there. And all the fat, skinny people, and all the tall, short people. I like the way this was mixed. Has a nice warmth through it. I like the guitars sound nice. It's just a really nice sounding record all the way through. And it kind of keeps the same mood all the way through. As far as pressings go, it's flat. Every once in a while I hear a little noise. Not the greatest pressing in the world, but but you don't hear it very often. It doesn't affect your listening experience, you know, to any extent. Yeah, they did a great job of the way they mixed it. It does have a decent warmth to it, but you have all these textures and things going on that really go well with her vocals. I wouldn't put them on par with some of those classic analog albums, just to make that clear. But it's a really neat sounding record. Guitars sound really nice. It kind of has that late night feel to me, you know, just kind of like kicking back with your beverage, and it's just got a really nice late night vibe to it. And this next song is Who Lost Vegas? Graham Parsons tune. So something a little different to pick up, you know? I've always liked her voice. Got a lot of the reverb and delay and different things on the guitars, and it just gives it a real kind of an eerie late night vibe. do is after this tune is flip it over and we'll play a song off the other side before we close out the video. Stay tuned, I got a lot more jazz records coming up to review. The Atlantic 75ths are supposedly in as when this video is dropping. Hopefully the Atlantic 75ths will be here at my door and I'll be able to start reviewing those. And on the Atlantic 75th, there's 3 of them coming this time. So we got Stone Temple Pilots Purple, the Willie Nelson Shotgun Willie's coming, and the third one I think is Foreigner 4, which I'll be doing a head-to-head comparison with another copy that I have that I've had for years. We're gonna see how those compare. Yeah, I love her voice. Maybe I'll let the beginning of No Expectations play so you guys can hear that Stones tune, and then I'll flip it over. All right, so this right here is No Expectations, Stones tune. I'll let that start out so you can hear that, and then I'll flip it over, just so you kind of have an idea. I think it's a pretty cool album of covers, done their own way with their own vibe, and over here. So you got an idea of what that sounds like. Let's flip it over and play a tune off the other side to close out the video. Leave your comments again. I appreciate your thumbs up. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. It's a lot of fun for me to share these records with you guys. So you got here The Way I Feel, which is a Gordon Lightfoot tune. Of course, another Canadian singer-songwriter. So really kind of a laid back album, but this really has a really cool ambient sound to it. Everything sounds pretty warm, and it just gives you that, again, kind of a late night vibe feel to the whole thing. I can't recommend it more. All right, folks, I appreciate you guys joining me. We got a lot more videos, reviews coming up. I've got more interviews I'm lining up, so stay tuned for all that. I'll be giving you updates as I do the videos. I'll be letting you know what's coming up. Stay tuned for the Atlantic 75th. A lot more jazz coming up, more interviews. Stay tuned. Happy listening.